my most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances for 2024 so far. Let's go. What's up guys, your boy Gerald back on the inside with another edition of Men's Fragrance and Fashion Extra. And today it's all about my most complimented Middle Eastern fragrances for 2024 so far. So guys, I'm actually supposed to be doing a video like this every 3 months. So, you know, I want to have like quarterly installments of this video. And of course, every quarter it will change, right? Depending on how I wear them and so on. So I said that to say this video was actually supposed to be dropped at the end of March, but you know, it just didn't happen. All right, so jumping in now the end of April, and not much has changed, but we're gonna go through these 5 very quickly, not going into in depth about the fragrances, just gonna show you, let you know, give you an idea what the fragrance is about, so you can see what's going on my end in my neck of the woods. So I'll be ranking them, yes, from least complimented to most complimented, and the 5 that has made this list are 5 that are well complimented, but you know, it's just for the sake of the video to show you the #1 most complimented fragrance that I have won when it comes to Middle Easterns so far this year. That's going to be at #1. So right before I give you this list, if this is your first time tuning into this channel, thank you for tuning in. My name is Gerald, and on this channel we discuss everything fragrance related. So if you enjoy content like that, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to put on notifications so you will be notified every time I put up a new video. All right, and while you're at it, for the guys and gals who are normally tuning in, of course, big up yourselves one time. You know who you are. Drop a like on the video, of course, that helps out the channel on the YouTube platform. So I really appreciate it if you just take 1 second and hit that like button. All right, so with that being said, let's go right into these fragrances. So no sticking, guys, no sticking. So the first fragrance I want to mention today, yes, heavily complimented, got it this year actually, but it made the list. All right, and this one is from the house of Swiss Arabian, and this is Shaga Oud Azrack. All right, Shaga Oud Azrack. This fragrance is a honey and oud fragrance. So yes, if you are familiar with honey and oud from Montal, that's a niche house, this is very similar to it. So if you always like that fragrance and you probably don't want to spend that kind of money, you could always go for this one. This is probably the best option I have smelled so far, or alternative should I say. It's really close to honey oud, right? And in honey oud you get a lot of that sharp screechy oud and less of the honey. In this one you actually get more of the honey and less of the oud. The oud is very present actually. The oud is very strong in here, right? But you really get to differentiate and distinguish between the honey and the oud in this one. So this is real nice, and I've gotten a couple compliments with this one in wearing it so far. I would recommend you use this one in a cooler environment, so like an air condition, and on an evening or night time as well. This is not for the daytime out in the hot sun. This works much better in cool weathers and on evening time. So if you've been wondering about this one, you can check it out and see how it does on you. But remember, you have to like oud because the oud is present in here, and of course if you like that sweet type of profile, this is a nice one to go with. Right, next one. This next one, guys, you're familiar with it, very familiar with it, but I wore it a few times with the hair so far, and again I've gotten compliments with this. People ask, you know, what is that you have on? Smells so good. And again, you know this one, guys, this is 9 PM from the house of Afnan, and yeah, this one is, I don't need to say much about this. It does pull compliments if you wear it in the right environment, of course, and your demeanor is in such a way that people would want to approach you and ask you what you're wearing and tell you you're smelling nice, etc. This one does that for you. So this one again is a vanilla-y, ambery, warm, spicy, woody kind of scent. Smells good. Clone of ultra male. You know, these days it's it's much preferred over ultra male. All right, so if you don't have this one in your collection, you can check it out. But yes, this one does pull compliments, and I've gotten a couple with this for the year so far. So moving on. Next fragrance got recently, but it has pulled me quite a couple of compliments, mostly from the ladies asking me what I'm wearing because, you know, they could see themselves wearing it. And this one is again from the house of Swiss Arabian. This is Shaga Oud Tonka, and as the name says, Tonka bean and almond. The almond is very present on the top here, so if you like that kind of profile, this is one you should check out. Ladies will be asking you what you have on because they just like it for themselves, right? So, you know, we carry a couple of this, and the ladies more have been purchasing this one because yeah, they just like it, right? So if you have it on, of course, it's a plus. You may just get some lady asking you what you have on. It smells so good, right? So if you like that kind of profile, again, it is unisex, and it does lean a bit more on the feminine side, But if you don't mind, you could rock it and maybe you will pull in some compliments like I did. Alright, so Shaga Oud Tonka, number 3 on the list today. Coming in at number 2, it's a fragrance that you would have seen in a video of mine recently, and it did win. If you're paying attention, you'll know what I'm talking about. This one is Afnan's Club de Nuit Blue Iconic. Really nice fragrance, a citrus, woody type of scent. Has a little bit of that ambery feel in the dry down as well. And yes, this is a clone of Bleu de Chanel. It does smell very close, but of course it does its own thing as well. But it's highly complimented. Yes, I've been wearing this and people have been asking me, what is that you have on, bro? Smells really good, both men and women. Smells good, especially in the heat. So you want to wear this one outside in the heat. It's going to project nice. It's going to, you're going to have a nice little scent bubble around you. It's not like a beast mode fragrance, don't get me wrong, but it's not weak in that people would not smell it. It's right kind of there in the center, but it's how you wear it and of course how many sprays you go with as well. But it has the potential to get you a lot of compliments. It did for me. All right, so this one is coming in at number 2, Afnan's Club de Nuit Blue Iconic. Alright, so coming out number 1, this is my most complimented Middle Eastern fragrance thus far, and by a mile as well. People have been literally running me down to ask me, what is that you have on, is leaving such a trail and so on. Yeah, this one is lit, guys. So what I'm talking about here, are you ready for this? 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 This one is Lattafa's Honor and Glory. Yes, Lattafa's Honor and Glory, guys. Big up for Lattafa Honor and Glory. So this fragrance is very unique in its scent profile. It doesn't smell like anything else. It's like a combination of a lot of things, right? But what you're gonna get here, this is like a warm, spicy, fruity, vanilla. It has a lot going on here. Right, so you're gonna get that creamy, nice, fruity vibe coming out of here, and it smells great. Now, for me, why this one does so well is because of how it smells in the air, in the open, in the atmosphere. Right, for me, putting this on skin and doing this, smells cool, but that's not where you're gonna get like the best of this fragrance. It's really when the wind picks it up, or if you're in a room, an air conditioned room, or whatever, the air is gonna do the work for you with this fragrance. So I'll big up to Nicole one time. Yeah, Nicole was already the one who made me like go after this, right? And I've tested it, guys, and it has like how to describe it. It has like a very curious nature about it. So it's like you smell it and you want to know, what is that I'm smelling, you know? So like that's why people ask me what I have, because it's not your typical common fragrance, right? So this is done really well. And yes, it just got me a lot of compliments for the year so far. Kind of tamed down in wearing it lately, right? Have other stuff to try and you know how it goes. But yeah, I think if you invest in this one and you wear it properly in the right environments, it's gonna garner you compliments because of its uniqueness. All right, so this is number 1 today, Honor and Glory. I noticed this fragrance kind of got shut down in one of the videos I did with the ladies recently. But again, you know, that was just a sample size. But for me, when I wear it, ladies always ask me what I have on. All right, so I'd like to hear your most complimented so far for 2024 down in the comments. Really looking forward to it. We'll definitely get back to you. So thank you in advance for that as well. And if you have any other comments, questions, let me know and I'll respond to you. All right, if you like this video, again, drop a like on the video. Stay fresh, smell your best, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, so take care, guys. I'm out. Peace.